I am hiking on Log Cabin Road, making my way back to the AT. I spent last night at the Hemlock Hollow hostel, and it's 0.7 miles off the trail. I didn't even know it was there until I saw a sign on the trail as I was approaching Log Cabin Road late yesterday. So I checked it out. It was alright. Had a nice dinner there last night. I ate 4 pot pies. 1 chicken, 1 beef, 2 turkeys. Just finished a climb up to here. It's about 4,700 feet. I think when I started this morning that was around a little less than 2,400. So I'm back in the mist. I'm on White Rock Cliff at 4,443 feet, and this is on Little Firescald Knob. Nothing to see here. I'm on the northwestern side of Little Firescald Knob, and these are the Black Staff Cliffs at 4,502 feet. Waves of fog rolling in. It's crazy. The trail's about to go along the ridgeline of the Big Firescald Knob and eventually lead to the peak of the knob. And at this point, you've got your choice of following the exposed trail or taking the alternate route, which is the bad weather trail, which bypasses the ridge and goes just below the peak. It's really windy out right now and foggy, misty. The weather's not that bad. It's opened up a little. I can see through there. Just about to hit the peak of Big Firescald Knob at 4,529 feet. That is so cool. Look at all that just rolling up here. Big Firescald was awesome. I'm glad I chose the exposed trail. So far today I've gone 11.5 miles, and just looking at what's up ahead, I think I'm going to do another 5 to 6 miles and then call it a day. But first, I'm going to make the summit of Big Butt Peak at 4,809 feet, and I think it's only about 1/3 of a mile ahead of me. So this is what it looks like at the peak of Big Butt. Really cloudy and misty on that side. Then we swing around over here and got a little bit of a view. Stayed at Flint Mountain Shelter last night, and my timing there was pretty good. I got in about 30 minutes before the rain started, and it hasn't stopped since. It's still raining this morning. And when I got to the shelter, only one other person was there, and then only one other person showed up after that. So only 3 people total in that shelter last night. And today I made plans to head to Big Bald, I think it's about 17 miles up the trail. And depending on how the weather holds out, I don't know if it's going to continue raining like this, or maybe it'll let up and the weather will get a little nicer. But if that's the case, I think I'll camp on Big Bald tonight. Passing through Devil's Fort Gap. This is Rice Gap. Stopped at Hogback Ridge shelter for a few minutes. Sat down, drank some water. And while I was down there, I checked the weather report. And it was showing for the rest of today a 90% chance of rain with thunderstorms rolling in at 3 p.m. Really hope that's not true. Kind of ruined my plans for Big Bald, which I think is a little less than 9 miles ahead of me right now. We'll see. Just ran across a short side trail that led to this viewpoint. This is from High Rock at 4,397 feet. Looks like I'll be crossing under I-26 in about half a mile at Sam's Gap. Just had some trail magic at the Sam's Gap parking lot. couple out there grilling hot dogs and things, and I had 2 chili cheese dogs and a couple bags of chips, a couple sodas. It really hit the spot. Passing through Street Gap in the rain. I'm about half a mile from the top of Big Bald, and I stopped here at this spring. I'm going to fill up one of my 2-liter bags to take with me, just in case I do decide to camp up there. Weather hasn't really changed much, but I don't know. I'll see what it's like when I get up there. Close to the top of Big Bald. It's definitely windy up here. But look at that sun. 5,503 feet. This is the top of Big Bald. Well, I'm not gonna camp on the top of Big Bald tonight. That's it behind me, and man, it's so windy up there. Very cold though. So I'll continue on the trail and see if I can find a camp spot somewhere down here. And I know there's a shelter a little less than a mile up ahead, so can't find something between here and there. I'll just stay at that shelter tonight. On my way towards Erwin, Tennessee this morning. It's only about 17 miles up. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go actually into town or just stay at Uncle Johnny's hostel. One of the two. I'm sure either one would be nice. I just left the Bald Mountain shelter a few minutes ago. And like all the other nights that it's rained, I'm glad I was in a shelter. Because they came down again last night. Still a little disappointed I didn't get to camp on Big Bald last night, but oh well. There's plenty of mountains up ahead. I'm sure I'll get another chance. Just made it to the top of Little Bald, and it's at 5,052 feet. Not much to see up here right now. First couple miles out of the shelter this morning, the trail was very muddy. It was muddy in a lot of places yesterday, even more so today. And if your center of gravity was off, even by the slightest, when you take a step down, you're going for a ride. But right now, it's gotten a little more solid. Get a little more grip as I'm going down and going up. So I think I'll be able to speed it up a little bit. Knock out some miles. Getting close to the summit of High Rocks. It's somewhere up there. I reached the top of High Rocks. I just took my pack off so I could squeeze through here and come out to the cliffs. This is cool. Right now I'm at 4,291 feet. I'm at Spivey Gap, and it has this nice stream running through it. Pretty cool. I think the weather's starting to clear up. I decided I'm going to stay at Uncle Johnny's hostel tonight. Right now I'm a little less than 5 miles from there. And finally got to take my rain jacket off probably about an hour or so ago. The weather's looking better. And it looks like I'm going to have a pretty nice hike for the rest of today. That is the Nolichucky River. I'm about 600 feet above it right now.